this morning with one more woman on top, Tammy Whitinger, the president and CEO of the Brighton Center. And she's with Courier publisher Jamie Smith.
Thank you, Kyla. And Tammy, thanks for being with us today. You know, before we get into a discussion about the Torch Awards, can you briefly tell our viewers what the Brighton Center is all about?
Absolutely, and I'm so honored to be here today. Thank you, Jamie, for asking me to speak a little bit. So Brighton Center's been around for over 50 years, so many of you might already know what we do, but just in a nutshell, our mission is really to create opportunities for individuals and families to achieve self-sufficiency, and we do that through family services, support services, education, employment, and leadership opportunities. So we really have a broad array of services that we offer people at all points in the life cycle, all working towards self-sufficiency. They're very comprehensive, very family-oriented. So that's kind of what we do, and we've certainly been very busy during the pandemic and trying to be there for our families and be a source of hope and inspiration for our families.
Well, you know, thank you for that, and thank you for everything that you guys have done. You're such a big part of the region. So given what you guys do, why was it important to you and your organization to apply for a Torch Award? And for those that are maybe be new to what a Torch Award is, it really centers around the business of ethics and doing the right thing and social responsibility. So why was that, important to you guys?
Well, it's extremely important to us as a community-based organization and a nonprofit. I think people always want reassurance that an organization that they may support has ethical practices. And when we think about who our customers are, we want our customers to feel like they can trust what we do. We want our donors to feel that way. We want the broader community to understand that we have ethical practices. So it's really about continuing to build that trusting relationship with the community. And we do that through a number of ways. We also are an accredited organization through the Better Business Bureau, and we have multiple accreditations and licenses for our programming that can continue to send that message that, we are doing things at a high standard, and that's important for the community to know and understand. We also have a set of core values that this is very aligned with. Our value around accountability and transparency, as well as building those effective working relationships with the community, is a part of who we are. And we really felt like this Torch Award spoke to that. So that's why it was so important for us to apply and continue to apply for the Torch Award.
Well, that's awesome, Lauren. Congratulations for winning this year. I know it's a big feather in your cap. Can you talk a little bit about, after the fact, coming out of it, was there anything along, I know it's a process and you've got to kind of pull a lot of things together. Was there anything you learned about yourself or any improvements or any things that you thought, wow, we really do a good job at this? Anything this award taught you?
Well, for those who haven't filled out the application, you actually have to think back over your past year, and you have to provide examples of where the organization has made ethical decisions at all levels in the organization. So from decisions related to your customers, decisions related to your volunteers, your staffing, your fundraising. And so, I think, with organizations, you make decisions so quickly that you really have to have that base for making ethical decisions. And when we look back at some of those things that we did, I think we were surprised at how many ethical decisions pop up over the course of a year and over the course of delivering services to over 46,000 people. We have about 180 staff. So that's a lot of situations, that can pop up over the course of the year. And if you don't have that steady hand, and that sense of accountability and transparency and what is fair, what is consistent, what is of the highest organizational standard that you can achieve, then I think those decisions are a lot harder. So it was definitely a great practice for us to look back. And I hope the message that the community gets as a result of this is that Brighton is constantly working to be of the highest ethical standard, that transparency is very important to us, accountability at all levels is extremely important to us. And we, try to manifest that in many ways with our staff through training and our volunteers through training, but also just in the day-to-day decisions, that we have to make.
Yeah.
And I do think this pandemic has brought some additional ethical decisions as well. It's been a year.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Well, I can't go far enough to congratulate you. I've been, as a 27-year resident of Northern Kentucky and now in Cincinnati, I've just watched the great work that you guys have done and, the trajectory that you guys have made, and so honored that you guys won this award. Congratulations to you, and I look forward to seeing future great things out of you.
Thank you, Jamie. We're so honored. Thank you to the Better Business Bureau and the Torch Awards. It was
right.
very much an honor.
Congratulations to you, and we'll talk soon.
Sounds good.
All right.